A very, very warm welcome to you. आप सबका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है. My name is Geeta Dayal. I am the Managing Director of Healthy Mind Online in Singapore. That's me. Hello. I am very happy. It's a great pleasure to introduce Archana. Archana is a certified REBT practitioner. मेरे जैसे अगर आप REBT नहीं समझते हैं तो REBT is Rational Emotive Behavior Therapy. She is a huge champion of mental wellness and a passionate advocate of rights of women and children. She is advisor to HMO. Under her able guidance, we have made great progress. उनके मार्गदर्शन में हमें बहुत सफलता मिली है. And may I introduce Dr. Vijay Banu now, who is the specialist for this evening. Hi, Dr. Vijay Banu. She is an expert. It's such an honor. What do I say? She's an expert in her field with more than 20 years of work experience under her belt. She has done a PhD in psychology, and her area of focus was influence of individual factors and coping with change on organizational commitment and job satisfaction. She has also, of course, done her MA in psychology. Languages known to her are English, Tamil, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, and Telugu. Like I said, she's a veteran, and she's very skilled in supporting people and clients understanding their roles in different areas in life, functioning effectively, and reaching their maximum potential. She has enormous expertise in organizational behavior, organizational development, and industrial psychology. And she runs and conducts a lot of workshops, different sizes, conducting counseling and training programs based on different needs of individuals or groups or organizations. She's also trained in psychological assessment and psychometrics. तो डॉक्टर विजय बानु, आपका तो इंट्रोडक्शन पढ़ने में 1 मिनट चला गया, which is only to show how much experience and great qualifications you have with you. So, Mr. Amod Dikshit, who's our managing director and the leader in India, is traveling. So he's on the road, so unfortunately couldn't join today, but he sends his very best wishes. And I hope you all are very excited for today's program. So basically, today's webinar is about responding to life's difficulties. Nobody's life is perfect. किसी का भी जीवन एक तरह का नहीं रहता. अच्छा बुरा समय आता रहता है. Good and bad things keep happening. And difficulties are part and parcel of life. And if we can, if we can get tips or, ways, if we can learn ways on how we can deal with these difficulties in very positive ways, these tips empower us to respond to life's difficulties in the best ways. So Dr. Vijay Banu has singled out 3 ways. They are very detailed. She'll focus on 3 strong areas, and हमें बताएंगी कि मुश्किलें आने पर हम क्या कर सकते हैं जिससे हमारी जिंदगी फिर से वापस resilient हो जाए, फिर से सुधार की रास्ते पर चलने लगे. So before we start, I just want to remind everyone, all the attendees, of 2 things. One is that please do participate. जो आपको बोला जाए आप कुछ लिखिए, तो please do write. It's really going to have you take the full advantage of the webinar. Secondly, आप अपने स्क्रीन के नीचे 3 buttons देख रहे होंगे: chat, raise hand, and question and answer. If you want to say something, please raise your hand. at any point in the webinar, if you want to communicate, and please write in the chat. And of course, you can already at any point start writing your questions in the question and answer section. All right. With that, I hand over to you, Dr. Vijayavanu, to get started. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Maybe we can just go to our slides, but before going into the slides, I have a small activity for the participants. I hope you're all with me. If you're not able to understand, you can just keep n number of times you can ask me. There is no, because even if it's a single take home message, I want that to have a clarification on that single take home messages. It is not, because many a times, you know, we keep attending बहुत ज़्यादा इस तरह का meetings, इस तरह का training programs हम हमेशा अटेंड करते रहते हैं, मगर उससे क्या हम घर लेके जाते हैं वही बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो इसीलिए जो कुछ भी आपको डाउट्स है बीच में भी, तो नो प्रॉब्लम, स्टॉप कीजिए. So all your doubts can be clarified. Okay, right. Now going to the activity. So आप सब WhatsApp use करते हैं क्या? Or you all using
WhatsApp? I think everyone
WhatsApp?
should be familiar with.
है ना, WhatsApp जिएंगे. सही है ना, right. So in that WhatsApp, how many of you are using the emojis? Have you ever used the emojis? You can just raise your hands. Yes, I too use the emojis, but I will be slightly confused with what emojis for what at times. So yeah, so why I asked this, I don't know, hope participants are answering for that. So everyone is saying yes. Are they using the emojis? Smiling, frowning, crying.
They're raising their hands.
Okay, right, good.
That,
so
yeah.
now, okay, superb. So what I'm just going to ask you is that, just for maybe half a second, I'm just going to show you an emoji in my face. You are also going to keep that same kind of emotions in your face, like a smiley. You all used to take selfies, right? When you take a selfies, you keep all those stuff, right? So I just want you ऐसा ना, सिर्फ मुस्कुराना. Start, your time starts now.
Dr. Vijayavanu, you are saying we have to keep smiling from now on. Okay.
Yes, now on till I say stop. I understand many find it very difficult, because once you keep smiling, there are so many things. What is that? मैं तो पागल दिखती हूँ क्या, क्यों ऐसा हंसे रहती हूँ अभी? But still, yeah, it's just an activity for you to make you to understand. Yes, fine. Thank you so much. And now the next kind of emotion, what you're going to show is that just keep your face little sad. You know, that's how in emojis, when you smile, they show a U-shaped lips. And when you are keeping sad, the reverse way of it. So which indicates, you know, that the person is sad or doesn't want to do something. So you can keep your face like that if you felt so. Or probably you think about some incidents which made you to feel sad, and you can. Yeah, fine. Now I'm going to ask you an answer. What is did you find any difference when you're keeping a smiling face? What you felt? What was going inside you?
You can please write in the chat section.
And the same thing, what you felt when you're keeping your face sad?
If somebody wants to talk, please raise your hand, so I'll allow you to talk.
And smiling, I feel silly.
Archana, would you like to talk? Your hand is raised.
No, my hand is not raised, Hemant.
No, Archana Patra.
Okay. So some people are writing in chat, some are writing in question answer. Karthikeya is saying chat box is disabled. No, it's open. So we ask only one this thing to use.
Yeah, so people can write in the Q&A. That's also okay.
Okay.
Write in Q&A. Yeah, that'll be fine.
So Pratik Bhatia is saying felt positive while smiling.
Good. Yeah. Fine. Maybe you can think about it and write also a little later, because you're going to have the full excited. I think somebody's mic is on. Echo. I have. Yeah, fine. Now it's fine. Right. So there is a basic evolutionary process behind it. ये जो अभी मैंने बताई थी ना मुस्कुराने के लिए और मुंह बंद करने के लिए, when you smile, the facial muscles in your cheeks, when it expands, this sends a message to your brain stating that this person is feeling. In turn, the brain sends again the message to the body, and it will start secreting the neurotransmitters or the hormones which is responsible to make you happy always. And when you keep the face shrink, again it sends a message to the brain stating that this person is feeling sad or depressed. So let him, you make your body or the mind to feel that way. So that is vice versa. अभी जो आपका मुंह है ना, मुंह संदेश देते हैं आपका ब्रेन के लिए, और ब्रेन इंटर्न आपका पूरा बॉडी के लिए संदेश देते हैं जब हम मुस्कुराते हैं. ओके, प्लीज मेक दिस पर्सन ऑलवेज टू फील हैप्पी. And probably that is the reason in our culture or in a tradition we always say that why क्यों मुंह ऐसा क्यों रखते हो, तो हंसो ना थोड़ा सा. So we just keep say that why can't you smile? Please smile. Probably they might not be able to explain that the reason, scientific reason behind it, but this is a scientific reason. So with that note, I would like to move on to the slides, whatever I'm not able to see the screen sharing of the PPTs. Can you please, Geeta? Yes, let her do that, but in the meantime. So Abhi, with that note, I'm just going to tell you a very important thing. You're all here, as a beginning of the session, it was said that we are going to learn some takeaway message because of difficult situations in our life. And we are going to see how these emotions play in that situation, and how we are going to help that. In that note, any being, whether it is an animal or whether it is a human being, because human being is also an animal. So it is not the intelligent one or not the strongest person or the strongest animal could able to survive. It is only the person who is able to change, अपने आप को बदलने के लिए तैयार है, वही survive करते हैं. That is with
Dr. Vijaya, we cannot hear you.
Voice break ho gaya hai. She's on pause.
I think, Dr. Vijaya, would you like to?
No, she cannot hear. She cannot hear. She needs to send a message. Yes.
That's not a message. I think she has dropped out and will join again. She'll be with us soon. So what she was saying was, in life, scientific and historical and anthropological data बताता है कि कोई बहुत बुद्धिमान है इसका मतलब नहीं है कि वो सबसे ज्यादा कामयाब होगा, या कोई बहुत बलवान है वो भी कामयाब नहीं रहता। लंबे समय तक वही सर्वाइव करते हैं जो अपने आप को बदलना जानते हो, समय के साथ जो चलना जानते हैं, वही सबसे ज्यादा लंबे समय तक सफल रहते हैं। It is not the strongest of the species that survives, not the most intelligent. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. और ये चेंज करना आसान नहीं है, इसलिए आज डॉक्टर विजय भानु हमें सिखाएंगी किस तरह हम चेंज के लिए ज्यादा ओपन रह सकते हैं। Let us give a couple of minutes.
इसमें यहाँ मैं कुछ और भी बोलना चाहूंगी। अडेप्टेबल हम बहुत अच्छे से समझते हैं, हम बार बार बोलते हैं अडेप्ट टू योर सर्कमस्टेंसेस, अपनी परिस्थिति के हिसाब से वो करो, लेकिन अडेप्ट वही होते हैं जो बदलना जानते हैं अपने आप को। I see Dr. Vijay Bhanu adding her.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, just 2 seconds. There is some problem. I'll just rectify it. Can you please continue? I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
No problem.
I'll just be back. I'll rectify this and I'll come back.
इस बीच में बहुत सारे लोग हमारे से जुड़े हुए हैं, वो कुछ और पूछना चाहते हैं अपनी तरफ से तो पूछ सकते हैं। जैसे अभी हमने शुरुआत करी इमोजीज देख के, स्माइल करते हुए और सैड फेसेस के। हम सब जानते हैं कि लाफ्टर थेरेपी, लाफ्टर क्लब्स बहुत सारे खुले हुए हैं इंडिया में। वो इसीलिए खुले हैं, जबरदस्ती बोला जाता है हंसो, क्योंकि हंसने से हमारा चेहरा खिल जाता है, हम पॉजिटिव फील करते हैं, हमारी आईज शाइन करती हैं। तो जब उदास हैं या जब हम परेशान हैं तो हमें यही समझाया जाता है कि खुश रहने का कारण ढूंढो, खुश रहने के लिए कोई तरीका समझो। तो आज लेकिन वो तरीका हमारे खुद से शुरू होता है। बाहर की परिस्थितियां तो वैसे ही रहेंगी जैसे चल रही हैं, बाहर तभी चेंज होता है, बदलता है जब हम खुद को चेंज करते हैं। उसी के ऊपर आज यहाँ पे हम चर्चा करने वाले हैं, उसी के ऊपर आज डॉक्टर विजय भानु हमको बताने वाले हैं कि जब हम खुद को बदलना चाहें तो हम खुद को बदलने के लिए हम क्या तरीका कर सकते हैं, क्या सोच सकते हैं। I see my namesake अर्चना पात्रा also here, रमनदीप also here, and हम चाहेंगे कि आप लोग बात करें हमसे और इंटरेक्ट करें और अपने मन की बात बोलें। जो और
दुर्गेश ने अपना हाथ वो
I cannot see their hand.
I'll just allow him to talk.
Yes.
दुर्गेश जी, आप बात करना चाहेंगे?
दुर्गेश, आप कुछ बोलना चाहते हैं?
वो म्यूटेड हैं तो उनकी आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रही। आप अनम्यूट करेंगे तो फिर सुनाई देगी आपकी आवाज।
और कोई हम लोग काफी सारे लोग हैं यहाँ पे। I think more than 60 people are here. So हम चाहते हैं कि लोग खुल के बात करें, अपने दिल की बात रखें यहाँ पे। कुछ भी पूछना चाहें पूछें।
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just joined again. Probably my video is not okay, so I just shifted to my laptop because I think there's a problem. Is that fine?
It is. We can hear you much better, Dr. Vijay Bhanu. We can continue. आप video.
आप वीडियो बंद कर सकते हैं, बोल सकते हैं। I think if it helps you.
Yeah, that's what I've switched on the video with my laptop, but it's not responding. Maybe it takes a little time. Maybe after a few minutes it may come back. Till that, I'll just continue.
Yes, please.
My audio. Yeah, I'm really sorry for that inconvenience. So yes.
Go to next slide.
So three things we are going to see in this entire session. One is self-worth, the second one is self-control, and the third one is mood. So what is self-worth and how we are going to improve that self-worth? And the second one is what do you mean by self-control and how we are going to improve that? And the third is the mood. Always we are having a different moods. So how we are going to improve that mood or a balance in the mood? How we are going to do that, and what are the tips we are going to learn? This is how the entire session is being divided. Let us go one by one. The first one is self-worth. So what do you mean by self-worth? How do I evaluate myself? मैं कैसे सोचती हूँ अपने बारे में? Whether I am thinking that I am worthy person, मुझसे होता है क्या ये काम करने को, नहीं तो मुझसे नहीं होता है, क्यों हमेशा मुझे ऐसे होता है, और why every bad things are happening to me? I am not the person who is worthy, because everything's bad things only is happening to me, only people are not talking to me, others are very happy, only I am not happy. So all these thought process is making you to evaluate yourselves. So how a person feels that how much worthy I am in this world, it is all about the self-worth. किसी को हिंदी में ट्रांसलेट चाहिए तो पूछ लेना, नहीं तो हम आगे जाएंगे.
यहाँ पे मैं बोलना चाहूंगी, सेल्फ वर्थ का मतलब है हम अपने आप को कितना इम्पोर्टेंट समझते हैं खुद के लिए. अगर हम अपनी वैल्यू हाईएस्ट लगाते हैं तो लोग भी हमको उसी नजरिए से देखते हैं. अगर हमको आसपास कुछ बदलना है तो हमको अपनी जिंदगी की सोच की लकीर बढ़ानी पड़ेगी. सेल्फ मतलब खुद, वर्थ मतलब मूल्यांकन. एक और वर्ड यूज होता है सेल्फिश. सेल्फिश में बोलते हैं अरे तुम तो बहुत सेल्फिश हो, पर मेरा मानना यह है कि हम वहां पे सेल्फिश बन सकते हैं जहां हम खुद की वैल्यू ना गिराएं. सो ये समझने के ऊपर है कि हम अपने आप को खुद क्या ताकत देते हैं सोच के और क्या समझते हैं. डॉक्टर विजय भानु.
यस, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सो ये समझ के बाद हमको अभी टिप्स देने वाले हैं कैसे हम इम्प्रूव करेंगे ये सब. ये सेल्फ वर्थ, अपने आप को कैसे हम समझेंगे. यस, आई एम वर्दी इनफ, आई एम वर्दी इनफ because I have so much of talent in me, I have so much of good qualities in me, good characters in me, so that makes me to feel that I am worthy enough. So how to improve that? So these are all the tips. The first very important tip is reducing the critical self talk. अपने आप को बात करना, like when something is happening, I always talk to myself, I talk to my own mind, how this has happened, see how foolish you are, why you have done in this way, you are not, you are always doing like that, you are fit for nothing. I say it to myself more than other people say. I am the first person who criticize myself, right? So now we have to stop that. Of course, in the coming slides I am going to give you tips how to reduce that self talk, right? The next one is healthy me. Yes, how I am going to keep myself healthy, and how healthy interactions. These are all the important points, and of course all these points we will discuss in the coming slides. One important thing, the first one is reducing your critical self-talk, the second one is healthy me, the third is healthy interactions, and the fourth one is affirmations. Next slide.
तो जैसे डॉक्टर विजय बानु ने कहा कि कैन यू गो टू द प्रीवियस स्लाइड प्लीज मिस्टर एडमिन, कि हमारा सबसे अहम रिश्ता हमारे खुद से होता है. हमारा सबसे जरूरी संबंध हमारे अपने आप से होता है, और हम अपने आप को कई बार काफी हार्श चीजें कह देते हैं, काफी आलोचना करते हैं. अरे क्या किया तुमने, कैसे हो गया ये तुमसे, कैसे, क्यों मैंने ऐसा किया, मैं तो हूं ही ऐसा, या मैंने ऐसे क्यों किया. ये इससे कम करना चाहिए, और डॉक्टर विजय बानु बताएंगी कैसे. मैं अपने आप को स्वस्थ कैसे रख सकती हूँ, मेरे सामाजिक रिश्ते सुलझे हुए कैसे रह सकते हैं, और फिर कुछ अभिकथन. प्लीज गो ऑन.
Next. Right. Now, this is a small activity. I'm going to give it to you. I hope you all have received that notice that you need to carry a paper, pencil, or a pen, or a notebook. So please take out, this is a time that this, whatever the notebook, अपने पास जो notebook रखते हैं ना, वो हमेशा के लिए रखना. आप एक journal, आज से आप एक journal maintain करेंगे, उसमें जो कुछ हम बता रहे हैं वो सब लिख रहे हैं, तो you will viewing yourself as a different person. You will look the life into a different perspective. So वो क्या है अभी assignment क्या है? First one, who am I? My identity. मेरा आइडेंटिटी क्या है? आप अपने आप को कैसे डिस्क्राइब करेंगे? तो आई एम अ हैप्पी पर्सन, आई एम अ क्रिएटिव पर्सन, और आई एम एन ऑप्टिमिस्टिक, आई एम अ सेल्फ क्रिटिक. तो कैसे हम आप डिस्क्राइब करेंगे? 3 वर्ड्स में लिखना है. Just write about in 3 words, like how I have explained about myself, how you are thinking about yourself. If somebody is saying, अच्छा ठीक है गीता तो ऐसी लड़की है, तो कैसे अपने आप को समझते हैं? नहीं, अगर आपको समझने नहीं आ रहे तो अपना फ्रेंड्स से पूछ लीजिए आप कैसे आपको समझते हैं. लाइक यू नो शी इज अ वेरी पॉजिटिव पर्सन. जब भी मैं बात करती हूँ ना, वो पॉजिटिव वाइब्स आते हैं मुझे. So maybe that could also be done. So think about it. Just describe you in 3 words, or the qualities which describes you. Maybe this is in, if you are a different person, sometimes I act differently at home and I act differently at work, or maybe it could be the same one also. So ऐसा है तो आप घर में कैसा आपको लोग पहचान कर रहे हैं, नहीं तो काम पे आप लोग को कैसा पहचान, नहीं तो आप कैसा दिखाते हो दूसरों के लिए. Is it true of yourself or it is not true of yourself? Maybe. So write 3 things.
तो ये आप जरूर लिखें. डॉक्टर विजय बानो कह रहे हैं आज जो आप लिखना शुरू करें वो आप आदत बना लें. अपना एक जर्नल हमेशा रखें. सबसे पहले आप 3 शब्द चुनें जो आपकी पहचान बताते हो. वो कौन से 3 शब्द हैं जिससे आपको पहचाना जा सकता है? मैं बहुत आशावादी हूँ, या मैं अपनी बहुत आलोचना करता हूँ, या अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो आप याद करें आपके दोस्त क्या कहते हैं आपके लिए, कि तुम काफी कई बार दोस्त बताते हैं कि तुम बहुत ही पॉजिटिव हो, या तुम बहुत मेहनती हो. जो भी शब्द आपको आपकी पहचान बताएं, ऐसे 3 शब्द लिखें.
यहाँ पे एक चीज और मैं बताना चाहूंगी. कई बार हम अपनी पहचान दूसरों की आंखों से अपने आप को आंकते हैं. लोग बोलते हैं अरे वेट ज्यादा है, मोटा, तो हम सोचते हैं हम मोटे हैं, हम वैसे बन जाते हैं. लेकिन यहाँ पे हम एक क्लैरिटी चाहते हैं कि हम खुद को खुद के लिए क्या बोलते हैं, अपने अंदर हम खुद को क्या समझते हैं, वो आपकी पहचान है. अगर वो पहचान और बाहर की पहचान में फर्क है तो ये सोचने का वक्त है. 3 वर्ड्स लिखिए, चैट में लिखिए, कहीं भी लिखिए. यूनिकनेस आपकी खासियत क्या है? पर्पस आप.
Yes, the second one I didn't say. The second one is the uniqueness. आपको हर ह्यूमन बीइंग को एक यूनिक टैलेंट होता है. जो मैं अच्छी तरह गाती हूँ, नाचती हूँ, नहीं तो पेंट करता हूँ मैं. So what is that unique talent you understand that you have? You write that your unique talent in 1 sentence. I am having this particular unique talent. I am an artist. I have an artistic skills. I am a great musician. I am a great dancer. So what is that? What is that uniqueness you have? You write that in 1 sentence after writing your identity. And the last one is क्या, what is your purpose? What is your उद्देश्य? आपका उद्देश्य क्या है? जो क्या है, सुबह सुबह हम उठाते हैं, काम पे जाते हैं, रोज वापस आते हैं, सो जाते हैं, खाते हैं. It is a monotonous. It is like a monotony. Every day I'm waking up, eating, going to work, coming back, lying down again. That's becoming a very much monotony. So कभी-कभी हम सोचते हैं, why should I work? What is the purpose of working? Of course, if you ask everyone, people will say that yes, I'm working here for the money. We all need money. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt. Money is important. If somebody is saying money is not important, then they are lying to themselves. Money is important, equally important like other relationships. So apart from money, I should also have a personal attachment to the work. So why you are here? Do you like this work? What made you to work here? Or what is that? What is the purpose of working? What is or maybe according to you, what is the meaning of work? You write that also. Maybe how much time we can give them, because they should not take too long, half an hour to think and write it.
नहीं तो आप जल्दी से सोचें और अपनी पहचान लिखने के बाद आप एक वाक्य लिखें, एक सेंटेंस लिखें जिसमें आपकी विशिष्टता हो, आप किस तरह से यूनिक हैं, आपको क्या लगता है, व्हाट इज यूनिक, आपकी कौन सी अनूठी प्रतिभा है जिसके बारे में आप जानते हैं, एक या तीन शब्द जो भी, और एक उनको वाक्य में लिखें। और द थर्ड थिंग इज आपका क्या उद्देश्य है जिंदगी में, जब आप काम करने जा रहे हैं उसका क्या मीनिंग है आपके लिए काम के लिए। नॉट ओनली मनी, डॉक्टर विजय बानू कह रहे हैं मनी के बियॉन्ड सोचिए, उसके आगे सोचिए, आप किस लिए एक्साइटेड फील करते हैं काम करने के लिए। आई थिंक 1 minute।
यस।
चैट में भी लिख सकते हैं।
ये लिखने का काम आप जरूर करें, दिस विल लीड टू फर्दर स्टफ लेटर, और आगे इसी के आधार पे आगे ये सेशन चलेगा।
Somebody is done, you can just share at least the first one, the identity, so that we are happy that you have started that process. Beginning is important, finishing is not so important. Beginning is important. Once you begin, yes, it means you have done that work.
अगर आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं, आप Q&A बटन दबाइए नीचे और उस पर शेयर करिए। So while people write and think, Dr. Vijay Banu, आप ये बता सकते हैं कि how are these three things connected? Identity, uniqueness, purpose.
These things helps to improve their self-worth, because sometimes I think that my talents are not being utilized, which puts me down. Or maybe क्या है, like when I was in school or when I was in college days, I may be using lot of other extracurricular activities like sports or other things, or I used to go around with my friends, which I may be missing once I have joined the job, or I feel that I have lost my identity. So in the search of identity, probably if you do that, you will feel worthy of yourselves. If you don't search for your identity, that is the only thing which gives you a critical self-talk about yourself. That's how these are connected with your life.
विशाल पाठक ने लिखा है ऑप्टिमिस्ट। ऑप्टिमिस्ट, ही इज ऑप्टिमिस्ट। वेरी गुड। डॉक्टर विजय भानु।
Yes, Vishal Pathak. Good, you're optimist. Can I ask Vishal Pathak that how you are using this optimism? Is there any situation where you have used your optimism and help others, or how is it? Uniqueness, adaptable to change, good. Ready, open to learn.
So anything in nature जो प्रकृति में है, जो अडेप्ट होती है फटाफट, कोई एग्जांपल है किसी के दिमाग में?
So I can understand everyone is writing, so that we can move on to the next things, because can I?
Vishal Pathak is saying, I use my optimism to learn new things and to adapt to new environment. That's very good.
Yes, very good. So आप जो whoever is writing, आप ऐसा सोचिए, मेरा यूनिक टैलेंट नहीं तो मेरा आइडेंटिटी कैसे कब मैं यूज कर रही हूँ, अगर यूज कर रही हूँ या नहीं कर रही हूँ.
विशाल, आपको लोग क्या बुलाते हैं?
हाँ, क्या नाम से पुकारते? Right.
I think he's written optimist. Maybe people call him an optimistic person.
Vishal must be a very jolly person.
Meanwhile, Karthikeyan is also saying self-discipline and I do love photography.
Good. So have you ever used your photography talent, at least in the functions which is happening at your home, family functions, birthday parties? Yes? Are you making use of your talent? Karthikeyan.
So, Dr. Vidya,
Yes.
how would you describe your identity so that people understand?
Yeah. So I identify myself to be more resilient, you know, because we all will fall, because we all have bad times. We all have a time where we felt sad and everything. The resilience is the time, how much time I'm taking to come back from that, from the incidents, what is happening to me. बच्चे तो गिरते हैं, गिरते ही उड़ जाते हैं, नहीं तो रोते हैं. That makes a difference. So I am a person, if I fall down, I see that why I fall down, I wanted to get up and walk immediately.
So when you say adaptable to change, इसका मतलब है कि हम अपने आप को ढाल लेते हैं परिस्थिति के अनुसार. तो ये जो क्वालिटी है ये बहुत यूनिक होती है. और जो डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने बोला वर्ड रेजिलियंस, इसका हम बोलते हैं अरे ये बहुत रेजिलिएंट बंदा है या बंदी है. दैट्स द की, राइट डॉक्टर भानु?
Yes, that's the key. Or probably ande hai na, before boiling egg, when you drop in the floor, it will break. When you boil it, it will not break. So all the circumstances should make you as a boiled egg.
और ये प्रसन्नजीत विश्वास साहब बोल रहे हैं कि वो बहुत प्रैक्टिकल और फ्लेक्सिबल हैं.
Yes. Good. So maybe with that we can move on to the next one. Probably others also will be writing, hopefully. They can take, those who are writing, you can take the help from your family or friends if you are not able to identify yourself. Yes, I do understand, definitely. अचानक किसी ने बता दे तो बता दो तेरे ऊपर, like it's very difficult. So you take your time, it takes time. So next we will move on to healthy mean. We were talking about healthy mean. We think body and mind are two separate entities, but it is not so. You cannot separate body and mind. Body influences mind and your mind influences your body. When you fall sick, you have fever, or especially this COVID, past 2 years, you know, the very name of COVID, your body, whether you have a COVID or you don't have COVID, you fall sick. If even a simple cold, you start thinking that, oh my God, it should not be a COVID-19, and then what will happen to me? So there's always a connection between your body and the mind. So for which, first one, you have to keep your mind healthy, and then the body healthy, or body healthy, thereby the mind will become healthy. So it is easy for us to keep the body healthy, so that it is easy for me to keep my mind healthy. So for which the first priority is proper nutrition. Drink enough water with the regular meals. People always say, no, सुबह नाश्ता किया है क्या? क्या मैडम क्यों पूछते हो? हमको तो टाइम ही नहीं है. हम तो रोज काम पर दौड़ते क्या है, क्या खाते हैं, क्या नहीं खाते, हमको समझ में ही नहीं आते. No, it should not be like that. We should not expect somebody will come and take care of us. We should take care of ourselves. So drinking water, regular meals, and it is not the chat, like eating whatever you want. मैडम तो बताए ना खाने के लिए जो कुछ भी खा सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. इसीलिए वो जो खाने के लिए जंक फूड्स बताया है. जंक मीन्स अनवांटेड. It is unwanted, whether it is you're keeping it at home or you're keeping inside your stomach, it is unwanted. So you eat healthy meals, healthy eating, healthy snacking habits should be there. So automatically your body becomes perfect. That's what in the beginning we saw. When it is all about the brain, it gives instructions for the proper hormones or the proper neurotransmitters, which will keep you healthy. For that to work, you should eat proper food, a healthy food, and also exercise. People think that okay, I am eating a proper meal and a healthy food, so why should I exercise? No, even exercises also, there are a lot of research which says that your exercise and the release of our oxytocin or serotonin has been connected. Your brain works properly with a proper exercise. So you have to do certain exercise. You can do it alone if you are a person who always enjoy that loneliness or solitary. You can do it. Or otherwise, if you're a team player, you want to go for a cricket, go for a volley, whatever you were. As I was telling that, whatever you were doing in your school days, colleges, start it again. Who stopped you? Don't say that I don't have time. Nobody will stop you. किसी लोग बताते हैं ना, बीवी तो हमको अलाउ नहीं करते हैं मैडम, to play with my friends, she's not allowing. So no, it's not like that. They never said that. Please start. Even if that case, you can tell today I've attended. Madam has told that I am going to start my once again the cricket playing or whatever. At least once in a week you can do that. But exercise, of course, you have to do it really. The third one, we have already seen that healthy interactions. You please identify the person whom you are comfortable with sharing your emotions, especially the people who are very positive. When you say something, they should not put you down always. You can just think about the people, whatever you say, they put you down. They make you to feel that you are worth of nothing. क्या है, क्यों ऐसा, छोड़ दो ना, ऐसा ये सब हमको होता नहीं है. Please avoid all such person. If you feel the company of the person who you feel that your energy is getting drained, please avoid the interactions. You cannot totally stop, but try to avoid. You be with the people, you interact with the people who helps you in balancing your emotions, or you helps whenever there is a challenging situation. So if you do these three things, automatically your body and mind will be healthy. So again on general questions, so are you all eating all the 3 times meal in the regular timing, or you skip your meals? तो बाद में बताते हैं मुझे, मैं तो डायबिटिक हो गई. Skipping of meals. How many of you are doing skipping of meals? Saying you don't have a time. No one? If no one, good. I'm so happy.
तो डॉक्टर विजय बानु कह रहे हैं कि शारीरिक स्वास्थ्य के लिए आप अपना भोजन एकदम बढ़िया रखें, अच्छा पौष्टिक आहार लें, नियमित भोजन करें, पानी पिएं और व्यायाम करें, है ना. या तो एक्सरसाइज आप अकेले पसंद करते करना, अकेले करें, नहीं तो ग्रुप के साथ करें, टीम के साथ करें. उससे आपका शरीर हेल्दी रहेगा. और आपके मन की हेल्थ के लिए, मानसिक स्वास्थ्य के लिए आप उन लोगों को अवॉइड करें जो आपको हमेशा बुरा फील कराते हैं. तेरे से नहीं होगा, ऐसे कई लोग होते हैं, नहीं तेरे से तो ये तो छोड़ ही दे, जाने दे. ऐसे लोग जो आपको नीचा फील कराते हैं, उनके साथ अवॉइड करें. और पहचाने कि आप जब आप भावनात्मक चुनौती के थ्रू जा रहे हो या आपकी कोई व्यक्तिगत चुनौती है, तो आप किससे बात कर सकते हैं. ये ऐसे लोगों को आप पहचानें और अपने माइंड को भी हेल्दी रखें. बॉडी को हेल्दी रखना ज्यादा आसान है, तो आप बॉडी को जरूर हेल्दी रखें, पर माइंड का हेल्दी रहना उतना ही या उससे ज्यादा जरूरी है. तो दोनों की हेल्थ का ख्याल रखें, दोनों इंटरलिंक्ड हैं.
कई बार क्या होता है, हम अपने एनवायरनमेंट को अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते. घर में कोई ऐसी दुर्घटना होती है कि हमको उसको झेलना पड़ता है. हम स्वस्थ होते हैं फिर भी हम मन से अस्वस्थ हो जाते हैं. तो उस टाइम के लिए, जैसे कहते हैं ना कि हम बुरी सिचुएशन से तभी लड़ सकते हैं जब हमारे अंदर ताकत हो. तो वो ताकत रातों रात नहीं आती है। जैसे अभी डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने बोला कि रोज जर्नलिंग करिए, रोज लिखिए, या शरीर भी जो है, हम जब 1 साल के होते हैं, जब 20 साल के होते हैं, रातों रात 20 साल का नहीं होता है। हम अपने शरीर में जो डालते हैं, शरीर हमारा वही बनता है। तो जैसे कहते हैं ना कि सेल्फ वर्थ का सबसे बड़ा पॉइंट है हेल्दी मी। खुद को हेल्दी रखना शरीर से और मानसिक रूप से बहुत जरूरी है। कई बार ऑफिस में ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट होता है, हम उसको अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते, पर हमें काम करना पड़ता है। तो उसको किस तरीके से हम हैंडल करें, टैकल करें, वो आपकी जो मानसिक चुनौती है वो उस पर डिपेंड करती है कि आप कितने अंदर से ढंग से सोचने के लिए स्वस्थ हैं। प्रॉब्लम्स तो रोज ही आएंगे, पर उसको हैंडल करने के लिए आपकी शारीरिक और मानसिक स्वस्थता होनी बहुत जरूरी है। वही टूल्स आज के बारे में आज हम बात कर रहे हैं। डॉक्टर विजय भानु।
Yes, next slide, please. Yes. So the affirmations, positive affirmations, again, this also we saw it in the previous slide when we are talking about the self-worth. I can do this task. I'm able to perform well. I'm good at communications. I'm proud that I'm a good father. I'm good husband. I am optimist. So what is that affirmations you're going to say to yourself? So we, of course, there is a book written by Robin Sharma where he is talking about 20-20-20 principle, 20 is to 20 is to 20 principle, where he says that the first work what we have to do as soon as I get up is exercise. The first 20 minutes I have to do a exercise. The next 20 minutes I should spend in saying these affirmations, and the next 20 minutes I have to spend myself in reading new things. When I read new things, whenever I learn new things, the brain, new neurons are formed. It creates a new impressions, which makes me to feel more healthier and the more stronger, right? So the next slide, please. So these are all the examples I have given. Probably, maybe if you have your note and pen, you can write it once. So more than you say to yourself, if you write it, it will be more helpful. But before that, I would like to tell you a story. In between, if you're not able to understand, please stop me. Maybe the other people can also translate. So this story is a real incident. When I say story, it is not a story, it's a real incident. There was a boy of 6 years old. Right? He often falls sick. So his mother takes him to the hospital. Why? What happens? Every now and then he falls sick. He feels very tired. Then doctors have diagnosed him with the cancer, that too the 4th stage. Okay. Then as a mother, how much I will feel. So what she does is that she is trying to consult with everyone and she wants to do something. And the 4th stage, it's very difficult. Some people say that there is a best doctor in the city who treats pediatric cases. Why can't you take him to that particular doctor? Then this doctor again does all the diagnosis and he says, sorry ma, he is in the 4th stage. Now nothing can be done. Yes, of course we can give a chemotherapy and some medicines, but I cannot prolong his life more than 6 months or maybe the 7 months. So as a good doctor, what do I suggest is that you better take him home. You give him whatever he wants. Let him enjoy his life. Let him enjoy his life. You eat and play. So let him at least enjoy the life till the moment he lives. But she is not agreeing. She is requesting the doctor like anything. Please, कुछ तो कीजिए इनको बचाने के लिए. तो माँ तो ऐसी सोच सकती है ना कैसे she cannot accept that son is going to die in another 6 months. But still the doctor is a good doctor. That's why he said it is again going to be a waste of your money, energy, and it is a painful experience for both the patient as well as the caregiver. You please take him home. Then she didn't have any other alternative. She takes back him home. And then as the doctor said, she is giving all the food he wanted and whatever the play he wanted, and she stopped him from school also. Then the months were going on. Now, after 3 to 4 months, she started feeling that there's slight improvement in him. She thinks, because as a mother, I always expect my son to get better. Probably that could be the thing. I'm feeling that there is an improvement because all the tiredness, those things were not there, which was there initially. She thought, okay, let me wait. Then 6 months passed, more improvement. Then she got hope, and she's taking the son to the doctor. The doctor is asking, क्या हुआ? Then she's saying, डॉक्टर आप और एक बार चेक कर सकते हैं क्या? मुझे तो लगता है थोड़ा इम्प्रूवमेंट है. But the doctor is so astonished. According to him, it is a medical miracle because he is having such experience. Whatever his prognosis, definitely it never has gone wrong. So he is doing a diagnosis, and for him again it is a shock. There is a definitely an improvement. And he's asking the mother, what is the medicine you have given? She says, no, I've not given any medicine. Doctor didn't believe. No, something has happened. Now, without giving medicine, how is it possible for the improvement? If you tell, it will help me for the other patients also. I can give the same medicine. She's saying, no. But still he is not agreeing. He calls the son and he is asking, what you are doing, you tell me. He said, no, I am happy. I am not going to school also. I am enjoying thoroughly my life. मुझे तो जो कुछ मैं पूछती हूँ माँ तो देती है, माँ तो बहुत कुछ में ठीक है. कुछ दवाई दे रही क्या? कुछ दवाई कुछ नहीं है. मैं आराम से घर में खाती हूँ, सोती हूँ और खेलती हूँ. Okay. So then he said, look, let him get admitted here. We'll see, because you're saying that not giving any medicine, we will see that whether it's the same thing continues. So getting admitted, he is taking every day, talking to the son, talking to the mother to find out what's happening. So like that, when he was asking one day, the son is telling, last time when we came, my mother was crying. So I asked my mother, why you are crying? Then she said, you know, there are a lot of enemies inside your body. They are fighting with you, which puts you in the ailment. Because of that, दुश्मन बहुत लड़ रहे हैं तेरा शरीर के अंदर, इसीलिए तुम बार बार बीमारी पड़ जाते हो. तो उसी सोच सोच के मैं रो रही हूँ. Because the son, they will never understand the cancer and all. Okay, what is there in that? Nothing, no problem. So they asked, what you will be doing? He said, I am more interested in playing, and I used to play with the gun. So she got me a gun. So every day I used to shoot and play. And he's adding to that. You know how I will play? My mother told, no, I have lot of enemies. So I tell to myself, I'm shooting all the enemies. And all these enemies are dying, which makes me to feel very happy. So that's how I play every day. Then the doctors thought there is something in that. Then they were diagnosing, and every day he is doing that. Then they concluded that he is now registering in a subconscious mind by repeated affirmations that I am killing my enemies, all these enemies are lying dead, and I am feeling happy. And it is not just he is saying only affirmations. He also feels that happiness. That's why initially I said, no, when you feel happy, or you should smile. It is not that you say, I'm happy, I'm happy. No, I'm happy. So when you say that affirmations, that visualization and the emotions, if all these three are getting connected, definitely it will work out. And you will not believe that boy, he is now 40 years old, still alive. The boy who doctors predicted that in 6 years he will die, and he is still alive. This is a real life story. Few years back, he gave an interview in a Discovery Channel where they were asking these questions. So it is and after that, lot of research was conducted, especially related to health. How this positive affirmations helps in bringing the healthy well-being, not just healthy, in a well-being. So now that you understood the story, आप नहीं तो आपको translate करना है तो अर्चना मैडम या गीता मैडम तो करेगी.
I think we should continue because we are short on time. अभी हम लोग के पास आधा ही घंटा बाकी है. मैं देख रहा हूँ मिस्टर बाबू ने हाथ उठाया, मगर if I can request him to keep the questions till the end.
Right.
You can, yeah. So please continue.
So
Yes.
the story, ये कहानी positive affirmations की है, उससे कैसे कैसे miracles होते हैं, कितने जरूरी हैं positive affirmations हमारे लिए.
Next.
Please go on.
Yeah, please, next slide. So the next one is about the self-control. So self-control, how I am controlling my thoughts and how I am controlling my emotions. But see, we are all getting angry. Okay, so angry is an emotion. When I'm getting angry, what you will be doing? What is your anger? When you're anger, what is your reaction? Maybe one or two. Even the panelists can answer that. You hit someone, throw something, cry, shout, scream, anything? What you generally do? Cry? Yes. So after that, after doing whatever may be, whether you scream or hit someone, throw something, have you ever thought that I have reacted in an extra way, I should have not done that? Right? So generally what happens, whenever there is a situation like this, I react and then I think. But the thinking should come, then only I should react for it. Right? So the self-control is how you are keeping your thoughts and emotions in the balance. So what makes you to keep in balance is that there is a situation which triggers your anger. Let us take an example of anger, which triggers your anger. And how do you believe about that incident? What is your thought process which goes inside you? And based on that, how you react on that? Do you think this person is always will be like that? So if at all I don't shout at him, nothing will work out. If that is the case, you will behave in the same way. And what is the consequences of it? Whether you had a quarrel, whether the entire things, the moment is being spoiled, what is that? Now you, as I said, you're keeping a journal, you're going to analyze what is the situation which triggers a particular emotion, what do you believe about that particular thing, and what is the consequences out of it. And now the next what we are going to see is that how we can able to do or bring about the self-control. Next slide, please. Yeah. So there are tips to improve your self-control. See, you remember previously we have asked you to write three things: your identity, your uniqueness, and your purpose. So in this also again, these two are more closely related. So when I say strength, it is nothing but your uniqueness. Your uniqueness is becoming your strength. What is your strength? It's when someone says that adaptable to change, how you are using that in your day-to-day life. When you say your uniqueness is something, when your strength, this is my strength, being optimistic with the people is my strength. There is no point of having the strength. Are you using it? If I feel that I'm a good communicator, I could make friends with the people. I have a sense of humor. Have I made anyone to smile today with my talk? Have I made someone to laugh? Yes. Then you feel that, yes, I have a strength, I'm making use of it. So start doing that. For which first you should identify what is your strength or maybe what is your uniqueness. And try to make the decision on your own. Don't allow somebody else to make the decision, especially when it comes to the emotional decision. People say, no, मुझे तो बहुत गुस्सा आ गया क्योंकि ये तो मेरे बात मानता ही नहीं है. It means you are allowing the other person to decide that you should get anger. I am dressing up in a nice way, बहुत अच्छी तरह साड़ी पहन के पूरा ज्वेलरीज पहन के जा रही हूँ. मैं तो सोचती हूँ मुझे तो पूछना है, मैडम बहुत अच्छी लगती हो, किधर खरीदे साड़ी, बहुत अच्छा दिखता है. So I feel very happy. If no one is asking, I am feeling upset. It means I am letting others to decide my happiness. So no, you have to decide. Whatever you want, you have to decide on your own and make it in a right way. And The next important thing is that you keep always a goal. Without goal, nothing is there. That's why that emptiness comes, because you don't know for what you are running. You don't know what you are eating. Sometimes लोग से पूछे तो क्या खाया सुबह सुबह कुछ खाई थी मगर याद में नहीं है क्या खाई थी, because you are not conscious about what you are doing. So if that is the case of eating, even for the life, you should have a goal. So always my every step should move towards that achieving of the goal. So start with the small, move on to the medium, and then you can reach the big things. So now again in that journal, you're going to write, what do I want? In this week, what I want to achieve. Maybe in another 6 months, what I want to do. Another 5 years, where I would like to see myself, what I am achieving. So this week's schedule and the month schedule should help you to reach that 5 years goal. Right? So you make a list of it, what you want to achieve, and you start doing a new thing every week. When though I put every week, probably do it every day. Then only it becomes your habit. Then you think, okay, only 1 week, no problem. Next week, let us do. Okay, and though it is the last, very important thing is lower your expectations. We expect so many things from others. See, I'm not saying that don't expect anything from anyone, which is not possible. Being a human being, and we are with the people, wherever I go, I meet people, I have to interact with the people. So definitely expectations will be there. But make sure that your expectations are not on the higher limit. जैसे हम अपने बच्चों को expect करते हैं ना 100 out of 100, you reduce that. It is not possible for every child to make it. You understand, and that's why you have to connect your goal and your expectations. If you have a goal, you set a goal which is in your coming under your strengths, then it is easy for you. If it is not coming within your identity, within your uniqueness, then there is a problem. Your expectations go level, and then you will end up with saying that मुझे तो कुछ नहीं होता है, क्योंकि आप तो अपना लिमिट एक्सपेक्टेशंस हाई रखा है. Same thing, I'll give an example for a child. I'm expecting my child to get always a first rank, which is not possible. And I'm thinking my child is fit for nothing. And you're somewhere seeding idea of self-critic to the child, thinking that I am worth of nothing because my parents are not approving to anything I do. So start with you. Slowly you will apply that for others also. Next slide.
तो डॉक्टर विजय बानु कह रहे हैं, कैन यू गो टू द प्रीवियस स्लाइड जस्ट फॉर अ क्विक मिनट, कि जो जैसे अपने पे संयम रखने के लिए अपने जर्नल में आप सोचिए कि पिछली बार जब बहुत गुस्सा आया था तो क्या हुआ था, क्या ट्रिगर था, क्या मैंने सोचा और क्या उसका परिणाम क्या हुए थे. उसके बाद ये सोच अपने जर्नल में अपने आप पे संयम रखने के लिए ये चीजें करिए. ये टिप्स हैं. अपनी यूनिकनेस, अपनी विशिष्टता, अपनी ताकत के बारे में सोचिए और उसका इस्तेमाल करें अगले ही दिन. अपने आप क्या फील कर रहे हैं वो किसी और को डिसाइड मत करने दीजिए. आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है क्योंकि किसी और ने कुछ नहीं किया, नो दैट्स नॉट. आप ये नहीं डिसाइड कर सकते कि वो क्या करे. आप अपने लिए निर्णय लें. अपने को क्या खुशी मिलती है, अपने से क्या होता है वो तुरंत करें. और लाइफ में गोल्स रखें, छोटे गोल्स रखें. इस हफ्ते क्या करना है मुझे, 2 महीने में क्या करना है, और उसके बाद बड़े गोल्स अपने आप होते चले जा रहे. हर हफ्ते कुछ नया शुरू करें और अपनी अपेक्षाओं पे थोड़ा संयम रखें, है ना. मेरी मम्मी को ये करना चाहिए था, मेरे बच्चों को ये तो करना ही चाहिए था, मेरे कलीग को यार ये तो करना ही चाहिए था, ये कैसे नहीं किया. ये इस तरह की बाहर अपना फोकस बाहर न रखें, अपने पे रखें. इससे आपका सेल्फ कंट्रोल बढ़ेगा. अपनी विशिष्टता को ध्यान में रखते हुए, अपने अपेक्षाओं को संयम में रखते हुए गोल्स की तरफ जाएं. यस, लेट्स गो.
Yeah, next. Yes. So from the beginning we were talking only about the feelings or mood, the current at present. Okay, you all just maybe 1 or 2 or maybe Archana ma'am or Geeta ma'am तो बता सकते हैं अभी आप कैसे मूड में हैं? You feel happy or getting bored
I'm
or
very excited.
you're excited?
I'm
Okay.
very excited. मेरे को इतनी मुश्किल हुई अपनी पहचान लिखने में कि मैं बता नहीं सकती, and I was struggling, but then I'm learning something new. I'm very excited.
Yes. Maybe few of the participants can say that what is your current mood, or if not, maybe we will do an activity to understand that. You look into your body and we can say that what is your mood. So are you all, as Geeta said, that since you're all excited, let us see, is it a real excitation or you are interpreting that to be excitation? Okay, shall we do an exercise? Because this plays at my current mood always affects my thought process, my decision making ability, my problem solving ability, and affects my body functions also, because that is the background. Though we say that itna gussa mat karo, your body, you are spoiling your internal body, which is true. It's not only for anger, this is also for other emotions also. So I want, if at all you are sitting in a chair, I want you all to sit straight and make sure your feet touches the ground. Your feet touches the ground, because when I'm sitting, maybe I keep my feet here and there, one is up, one is down, एक पाँव के ऊपर दूसरा पाँव रखना, वो सब बंद करके just sit straight and make sure your feet touches the ground, and automatically your back will be straight. And just listen to my instructions. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, inhale, and slowly exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now just focus your attention on your feet. Don't open your eyes. Focus your attention on the feet. Start scanning. We'll start scanning from your feet. Just scan your feet. How do you feel? Whether you feel a sweaty palm, or how is it? Do you feel a pain? And slowly move on to your ankles and to your calf muscles, your knee, your thigh, hip, abdomen, your back, chest, shoulders, neck, your face, the scalp, now take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Continue your focus of attention only in inhalation and exhalation. I'm just going to tell you certain affirmations. Please tell it louder, and then slowly we can, when I say to open your eyes, you can open. I am healthy.
I'm healthy.
I'm happy.
I'm happy.
I'm positive.
I'm positive.
I'm relaxed.
I'm relaxed.
I am healthy.
I'm healthy.
I am happy. I am positive.
Positive.
I am relaxed. I am healthy.
Healthy.
I am happy.
I'm happy.
I am positive.
I'm positive.
I am relaxed.
I'm relaxed.
Once again, take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. I'll do a counting from 1 to 5. When I say 5, you can slowly open your eyes with a wide smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe now that you are definitely your mood would have changed. Initially, when you closed your eyes, probably you are in a different mood of anxiousness. What is going to happen? Or maybe happy. Now maybe few can say that how you feel now. Do you feel relaxed really, or there is no emotions at all, neutral?
No, my eyes are watering. In the sense, when you relax, it's like this. There's a physical symptom to it.
I feel calmer.
You
Yeah.
feel calm. Okay, right. Calm. And
Stress.
participants.
Please write in Q&A any participants who want to share how they're feeling after this exercise.
Stress is relieved.
Relaxed in capital letters.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably this exercise you can follow by yourself at home every day. Make sure before you go to your bed, close your eyes. And one is you're writing your journals every day. You write whatever it is happening and read into it. I have just given you an idea of positive affirmations like I'm happy, healthy, because this is all we want. We want to be happy, we want to be healthy, I want to be more relaxed. So maybe you can use the same affirmations, or maybe you can use different affirmations, but it should be a very positive. It is not that I am not getting angry, I am not stressed. No, it's not like that. I am cool, I am relaxed. So frame sentence, close your eyes, sit back, do a simple breathing exercise. Yes. Somebody has asked a question. How
Doctor,
can we
yes.
stop ourselves from being scared from something which might never want to happen?
So the question is something in future which may or may not happen, which might never happen. But how can we stop ourselves from being scared?
Right. Maybe I'll just give you a simple tip. Just check whether it will work out or not, because definitely it requires a one-to-one counseling, because we were not sure that what made you to think in that. But however, since you have asked this question, whenever the thought process comes, okay, you heard a sound?
Yes.
Yeah. So either you clap your hands or bang on something, that your brain listen to the sound and will stop that initially what it thought. So this is a simple tip. Whenever your thought process starts about you what was going to happen, just make a sound, produce a sound, and your brain automatically gets shifted to the sound and it will forget what you are thinking about.
So I would like to add something here, Prateek. आपने
Yes.
पूछा है हम अपने आप को कैसे रोक सकते हैं फ्यूचर में अगर कुछ गलत हो रहा हो, which might never gonna happen. ब्रेन जो होता है, हमारा जो दिमाग होता है ना, वो सोच से ज्यादा डरता है, और कई बार क्या होता है, थॉट हमको ज्यादा डराते हैं, इंसिडेंट बाद में होता है, तो उसके बारे में जब हम सोचना शुरू हो जाते हैं ना, तो हम उसी लूप में फंस जाते हैं. जैसे डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने बोला कि उस लूप से आप कैसे बाहर निकलो, जगह बदल दो, या कुछ कहते हैं ना, कोई कपिल शर्मा शो देख लो, या सोचो ये तो फ्यूचर में है ना, फ्यूचर तो किसी ने देखा ही नहीं है, हमें नहीं पता होगा कि नहीं होगा। और इसके पीछे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, जैसे डॉक्टर विजय भानु बोल रही हैं कि हम इसको, आपने ये क्यों पूछा, इसके बारे में 1 to 1 बात हो सकती है, लेकिन थॉट्स जो होते हैं एक वेव की तरह होते हैं, हवा की तरह होते हैं, वो आते हैं जाते हैं। आप अगर वहीं अटक गए तो कहते हैं ना, जो रुक गया तो मर गया। तो थॉट्स बदलिए, अपने आप जिंदगी बदल जाएगी। डॉक्टर विजय भानु।
Yes, and yeah, what you said is right. They have to, because the thought process comes, then only the behavior. So once you stop the thought, definitely this is not going to, behavior is not going to happen. Yeah. Any other questions? Probably we can go for question and answer sessions because it's already 5:20. Can we?
Definitely, we can. Okay, we can ask the all attendees. कोई भी आपका सवाल हो, आप question and answer में लिख दें.
मिस्टर बाबू, आप अपना सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे? मैं आपका वो, आप अपने को म्यूट करके आप पूछ सकते हैं। मिस्टर बाबू, आप अपने को अनम्यूट आपको करना पड़ेगा। हाँ, आप कहिए।
I'm getting frequently angry, and when I'm getting angry, I'm getting shivering, and I want to shout somebody when I'm getting angry.
Okay.
What you would like to do, or you want to change your behavior,
Yes.
or what is that?
Behavior. Yeah, I want to change that behavior.
You feel that getting angry is a wrong thing?
Yes.
Right. See, let me put you very clear. Getting anger is not a wrong thing. Okay. That is also an emotions. But probably which makes you to think that is wrong because the resultant of that anger, because you are shouting at someone, or your body is becoming tense, something like that. Probably that makes you to feel. So one thing is very clear is that getting anger, we have to think in that way. Getting anger is like how you're getting happiness or sad, anything. It is same like an emotion. But I need to understand how I am going to express that in a right way to the right people in a right time. That is more important. That is what we have to learn. That's why I never say it is an anger control, because you cannot control it. If you control, the more you control, the more it comes out. So you should learn to manage. Probably with this breathing exercises, when you do a breathing exercise, your anger will come down. And also with the affirmations, you always say to yourself, don't say that I'm not getting anger. You say I'm cool, or I'm maintaining calm. Repeat that affirmations to you every time, and whenever you know what are the situations which triggers your anger.
Yeah, I know that. Yes.
You know that. So
Yes.
sometimes it is so that you cannot avoid that situations. It is not possible. So when you know that, you do a self-talk that I am maintaining calm now. Or maybe you do a counting, breath count of inhalation and exhalation, and then probably with that time gap, your mind will change from something to the other, and your reactions will get changed. But it will, again, when I saying all these things, it will not come in the one day. With a regular practice, definitely it will come, for which I think you can do a breathing exercise every day. Make sure that before going to bed, do a breathing exercise, and then you can go to bed.
Fine.
Can I add something, Babu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes.
See, आपने 2 चीज बोली कि शिवरिंग होती है और मुझे गुस्सा आता है। तो देयर इज एक सीक्वेंस होता है, थॉट्स, फीलिंग्स, बिहेवियर एंड एक्शन। ये जो शिवरिंग हो रही है, आपकी किसी अंदर जो फीलिंग हुई है एंगर की, उसकी वजह से हो रही है। एंगर के बाद आप क्या एक्शन ले रहे हो ये आपके ऊपर है, बिकॉज हमको उस पर एक्शन देना है, रिस्पॉन्स देना है, खुद के लिए सबसे पहले, दूसरे के लिए। लेकिन जैसे डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने बोला कि रीजन क्या था उस एंगर, उस सिचुएशन तक पहुंचने का, आप उस सिचुएशन में ना पहुंचो उसके लिए जैसे कहते हैं ना, प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ती है कि 3-4 टूल्स अपने हाथ में रखिए। एक तो यह है कि काउंटिंग कर दो। मैं तो सिंपली, मेरे को कई बार गुस्सा आता है तो मैं डीप ब्रीथ करती हूँ और 10 तक काउंट करती हूँ, शांत हो जाता है ये। लेकिन माइंड को मैंने प्रैक्टिस में दिया है। ये नहीं बोलते कि हम काउंसलर हैं तो हमको गुस्सा नहीं आएगा, गुस्सा होने के लिए हमारे पास बहुत कारण है, लेकिन वो गुस्से को हमने निकालना है, दबाना है, या हमने उस गुस्से को प्रोसेस करना है किसी पॉजिटिव चीज में, ये हमारे हाथ में है।
ठीक है।
कई बार वो अमिताभ बच्चन की मूवीज आती है ना, एंग्री यंग मैन, वो सॉल्यूशन के लिए गुस्सा करता था, लेकिन हम जो गुस्सा है हमारी खुद का बॉडी को असर कर रहा है। जैसे आप कहते हैं शिवरिंग हो रही है, कईयों का गुस्सा करते करते बीपी बढ़ जाता है। तो ये खुद के लिए हमारी सबसे पहले जिम्मेदारी होती है, जिसको हम बोलते हैं सेल्फ वर्थ, सेल्फ टॉक, सेल्फ हेल्थ। हम ये टूल्स यूज करें, हम उसको, और सही बात है, कारण क्या है, हो सकता है एनवायरनमेंट में ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है जिसकी वजह से ये कारण हो रहे हो। सो यस, वी कैन टॉक अराउंड इट। गीता।
सो जैसे डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने कहा कि भावनात्मक चुनौती या व्यक्तिगत चुनौती जब हो तो आपको सोचना चाहिए आप किससे बात कर सकते हैं। सो healthy mind, and this is for everyone in the who is attending today. Healthy Mind Online has very qualified, very experienced, trained people, and आपके ऑफिस के थ्रू हम आप तक पहुंचे हैं. You can get in touch with someone and make use of the 4-week program. Can we have the next slide, please? आप या तो जो आप पहले देख रहे थे वेबसाइट पे जाके आप वहां से कर सकते हैं, या ऐप से आप 4-week प्रोग्राम में जा सकते हैं। प्रीवियस स्लाइड। 4-week प्रोग्राम आप कहीं से भी कर सकते हैं, किसी भी समय कर सकते हैं। अगर आप 4-week प्रोग्राम लेते हैं तो टेक्स्ट बेस्ड प्रोग्राम है। यू कैन टेक्स्ट with you can choose a counselor, you can text with that counselor for 4 weeks. 21 दिन में हैबिट्स चेंज होती है, राइट? 4 weeks तक काउंसलर आपको हैंड होल्ड करके आपको टिप्स देते हैं, जैसे कुछ टिप्स आज डॉक्टर विजय भानु ने दी, वेरी वैल्यूएबल वंस। आप अगर 4-week प्रोग्राम लेते हैं तो वो काउंसलर आपके साथ 4 हफ्ते तक आपको गाइड करते हैं, आपको टिप्स देते हैं और आपको एम्पावर करते हैं। ये बहुत ही इफेक्टिव है। और अगर आप टेक्स्ट बेस्ड थेरेपी नहीं लेना चाहते तो हमारे पास वीडियो सेशन भी है। You can get in touch with a counselor through video. Can we go to the next slide, please? हमारा ऐप अवेलेबल है एंड्रॉयड एंड एप्पल में। You can register. Once you register, अगर आप देखेंगे तो दूसरे पिक्चर में देखिए, स्पेशलिस्ट पे आप क्लिक करेंगे तो then you come to the specialists and you can read about them. उनका फुल व्यू प्रोफाइल करके आप उनके बारे में पढ़ें, देखिए कौन आपको सूट करता है, किसके साथ आपको लगता है कि हाँ ये फिट है, उनसे बात करें। एंड कैन यू गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। और टेक्सटिंग कितनी आसान है ये देखिए, बिल्कुल व्हाट्सएप की तरह है पर बहुत सिक्योर है। सो आपके होम पेज पे जो मैसेज वाला बटन है टॉप लेफ्ट पे, उसको आप प्रेस करेंगे तो इस तरह से मैसेजिंग पेज आता है। मैसेजिंग पे स्पेशलिस्ट आपको बहुत सारी चीजें भेज सकते हैं। आप स्पेशलिस्ट को ऑडियो मैसेज भेज सकते हैं, टेक्स्ट मैसेज भेज सकते हैं, पिक्चर्स भेज सकते हैं। स्पेशलिस्ट आपको असेसमेंट्स भेज सकते हैं, क्वेश्चनर्स भेज सकते हैं, कोई वीडियो भेज सकते हैं या रीडिंग मटेरियल का लिंक भेज सकते हैं। सो a lot happens. It's a very, very powerful, very robust messaging page. And next slide, please. Healthy Mind Online आपकी कंपनी को हर महीने एक ऐसा EDM भेजते हैं। उस EDM में रिसोर्सेज हैं जिन्हें आप पढ़ सकते हैं और या आप सुन सकते हैं, या आप कोई वीडियो है जो देख सकते हैं, और कितना टाइम लगेगा अप्रोक्सीमेटली वो भी लिखा रहता है। इसके अलावा हर महीने एक वेबिनार होता है, प्लीज अटेंड करिए। एवरी वेबिनार कुछ ना कुछ तो सीखने को मिलता ही है। एंड ऑफ कोर्स रेजिलियंस क्विज इज देयर, उसका लिंक है, और 4-week program का भी link है जो आप यहाँ से ले सकते हैं. Every month this EDM is sent to you. Next slide. Can we have the, yes. So unfortunately, Dr. Vijay Banu has had to leave because she had another engagement. I can see a few questions. So आप इस email पे support@healthymindomline अपने सवाल जरूर भेज सकते हैं. कोई भी आपको सवाल हो, कोई भी डाउट हो या कोई भी क्लैरिफिकेशन चाहिए, ये email है जिससे आप contact कर सकते हैं, and the support team gets back to you immediately. They will forward your question to the relevant person, and you will be receiving a reply soon. So
चीज और ऐड करना चाहेंगे गीता कि ये टोटल कॉन्फिडेंशियल है और बिल्कुल आपकी जितनी भी आपकी जानकारी काउंसलर्स को मिलती है वो सेफ है, एंड हैंड होल्डिंग है जिस तरीके से समझा रहे हैं, टोटली सिक्योर है. एंड Geeta, you want to say something? Vishal, I see your question. Ki how can we say emotionally detached from the environment around us? Not possible practically. Yes. Environment से तो हम detach नहीं हो सकते, नहीं तो हम तपस्वी बन जाएं, योगी बन जाएं और चले जाएं इस दुनिया से. लेकिन तरीका है कि हमारे ऊपर इस चीज का क्या असर हो, ये हम चूज कर सकते हैं. इस बारे में बाद में बात करेंगे. विशाल, आप पूछना चाहेंगे तो that can happen. एंड आप किस और टॉपिक पे बात करना चाहते हैं, ये टॉपिक्स भी आप सजेस्ट किया जा सकता है.
Wonderful, yes, absolutely. So
मैं एक चीज ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि अगर किसी को जैसे 4-week प्रोग्राम लेना है तो ये इस ईमेल पे लिख दें तो हम आपको एक कूपन कोड भेज देंगे, क्योंकि आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने इसके लिए पैसा पहले से दे रखा है, तो आपको कुछ इसमें पैसा नहीं देने की जरूरत है ना. तो आप बस इस पे ईमेल करिए कि मुझे 4-week प्रोग्राम लेना है, तो हम आपको कूपन कोड भेजेंगे जो आप वो ऐप डाउनलोड करके आप यूज करना शुरू कर सकते हैं. तो ये आप याद रखिएगा कि मतलब इसमें आपको कोई पैसा नहीं देना है.
coupon code makes it free of cashless, free for you because your company has already paid. And another thing which I want to say is that Dr. Vijay Banu also conducts workshops on specific topics with a smaller number of people. वो भी possibility, if you want a workshop with her, you can also get in touch.
एंड ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने ये इशू को समझा है, मेंटल हेल्थ, मेंटल वेलबींग को, और वो अपने एम्प्लॉइज को इस तरीके से सपोर्ट कर रही है. प्रॉब्ली आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बहुत कम ऐसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में है जो हेल्थ में मेंटल एंड फिजिकल दोनों का ध्यान रखती है.
Absolutely, it's a very forward-thinking, very enlightened leadership and organization that pays attention to such a key thing which is important. हम लोग बोलते हैं मैं अपना lifestyle अच्छा बनाना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ, and you know standard of life बहुत अच्छा. जब आपका मन ही ठीक नहीं है और या आपको नहीं आता है तो आप कैसे रख सकते हैं standard of living, lifestyle? It all stems. आप जैसे आप नोट करें, आज का पूरा सेमिनार was on self. It all begins with self. Self पे तो काम करना होगा. So with that message, I want to close the seminar with huge thanks to everyone who attended. Enormous amount of thanks to Dr. Vijay Banu and Archana. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of it. And for all the attendees, huge thank you. Hope you learned something new today. Hope you'll take home something interesting after this seminar. Please feel free to get in touch with us.
विशाल पाठक, आपका क्वेश्चन का जवाब अच्छे से दिया जा सकता है फिर कभी. आज तो वक्त खत्म हो गया है.
I'm sorry we ran out of time. I'm so sorry about that. But next time, definitely.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Geeta.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
It is good evening and good night from here in Singapore and India, and hope to see you again next month. Bye-bye.